recording. And I want to say right on time, welcome to day number 4. Welcome to day number 4. I feel like we've just known each other forever. It's been absolutely awesome to see all of you posting in your notes, going out there and doing it and just getting this done, because I asked lots from you. And I'm going to keep asking lots from you because I want you to step into your greatness. Day number 1, we did the closed eyes experience. We talked about where you're going to go. We got you super clear. We got you knowing what it is you want to do. Day number 1 was important. Day number 2 is all about your products. Look, if you don't have products to sell, it's going to be very difficult to build your speaking career and your speaking business. You must have products. Who loved day number 2, by the way? For me, day number 2 was the best day. But I say that about all days. I can never actually pick. In fact, I think today's my best day because I haven't talked about it yet. How many of you love being a speaker? I do. So I'm always thinking the day I'm about to do is the best day. The 3rd day was yesterday. It was all about your presentation. What are the 2 things you must remember about a presentation? How do you make a presentation work? It's all about emotion and clarity. You know, I love talking about yesterday is the right brain and the left brain. I loved helping you understand how a presentation works. For me, the most important thing from yesterday that I want you to get is that a presentation moves people from not aware to problem aware to solution aware to product aware. It moves people through. It moves them through. And if you do that, you no longer have to be salesy. I love that you can actually take someone and you can help them to understand how you can help them, and then you can go out there and help them. That's what $1 million speaker does. If you truly want to impact people, you want to get them into bigger programs, you want to help them, you want to make a difference. And I know if you know how to take that skill that we did yesterday and implement it, everything's going to change. So can I just ask, you guys know I'm going to give away something today again? Does anyone know what I'm giving away today? Has anyone looked at the notes of what we're giving away today? Today, we're giving something away worth thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Susan says she's the winner. There's thousands of dollars given away. What we're giving away today is a full marketing system. Has anyone already entered, by the way? Does anyone already know they're winning it without even knowing what the heck it is? Has anyone already clicked on the link to go and enter? Yes. Awesome. Well, don't worry if you're watching the replay. We aren't announcing the winners until tomorrow. So we're already starting to look. We're seeing who's supporting what we're doing. We've seen the shares. We've seen the tags. On the call tomorrow, we're going to be announcing the winners. And there will be 3 winners. I'll tell you more about that prize later. So what's today all about? Well, today I want to talk to you about how to get people to show up, because it kind of sucks talking to nobody. But when I started, I had to invite my friends to turn up to my event. My first talk, I had about 7 people there and 4 of them I knew. And it was awkward. I didn't know how to get anybody to turn up. I didn't know how to get anyone to show up. I didn't understand how you'd get someone to turn up and even get to an event. Do you know, even if it's a free event, you have to sell it? How many of you have ever invited people to an event or gone to put on an event and had no one turn up? Has anyone done a webinar and realized there's nobody there when you started? Been ghosted twice. I get it, Susan. It sucks. It's the worst thing in the world when you go to present. You know what's worse than no people turning up? 2 or 3. When 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 turn up, it is the worst because you have to present to these small amount of group. What else are you going to do? Cancel it. It is the worst feeling. It is the worst feeling. You've got to understand how to get people to show up. How many of you realize that just by you being here proves I know how to make this happen? How many of you get that? Just by you being here proves I know how to make this happen. Have you seen that there's 1,300 people in this group? I'm going to show you how to do what it is that I'm doing and how you can get out there and to make this happen, because it is so crucial. So let me get my slides up. I hope you've all got the notes. If you don't, well, sorry you missed out. No, just kidding. Just go and ask me and I'll get you the notes. So let's get started, and I'm going to share my screen. I've got my slides. Are you guys all ready to get started? Of course you are. They're like, come on, Chris, let's go. Let's go. We're ready. We've been ready since Monday. We're still here, which is awesome. So let's go. Let's talk a little bit about some marketing myths. The first marketing myth is that you think a product is good enough. I want you to know it doesn't matter how good a product does. It doesn't sell itself. In fact, a book isn't sold by what's in it. It's sold by its cover. So it's how good your marketing is. How many of you know a best kept secret? Type in a yes if you know a best kept secret. Maybe you look at them in the mirror. Maybe you sleep next to them. Maybe you know someone so intimately who's a best kept secret. But I tell you who I know. I know these people who can change lives with great products and no one knows them. And frankly, it really pisses me off. Like, it really annoys me. Next thing we think is that marketing is some sort of talent, that there's people out there just born with a marketing gene. They were just good at it. Wrong. Marketing is a science. Marketing is predictable. Marketing follows human psychological patterns. It is a science. It is not talent. It is not guesswork. It is a science. See, people think that doing it yourself is cheaper. Write this down and own this. Rich people save money and save time and spend money. Poor people save money and spend time. You see, once you spend your time, you can never get it back. But if you can figure out how to use your money to actually get others to do marketing for you, it's going to explode. It's going to explode. So DIY is not cheaper. It's slower. Here's the thing I want you to really get. Marketing is about fishing, not hunting. It's about knowing who you're marketing to, creating the right bait and attracting them to you. It's not about pushing. That is not marketing. Marketing is like being the fisherman, standing back, and letting them come to you. It's all about understanding who you're marketing to. And I want you to get this. You have to let go of the past. I don't care how good your product is right now. It's good enough. I don't care if you've never offered it before. There's two things you must do in business. One, you must have a good product that gets results. But two, you must have people walk through the front door. Which one's more important? Well, neither is more important, but which one has to happen first? You have to get people walking through the front door before they can even get your product. So here's what you've got to do. There's a thing called a beta product or a minimum viable product. You have to have a product that's good enough. And as soon as it's good enough, and by the way, it's already good enough. As soon as it's good enough, you want to start getting people coming towards you. So wherever you're at right now, I need you to know you're already good enough. We have to focus on getting people there. Even when it comes to your speaking, you have to start getting people to show up before you even create the presentation, get it right. Because if you haven't figured out how to get people to show up, what use is it spending all this time creating great presentation and great products? Does this make sense? Marketing must be your number one priority. And I want you to let go of the past, because like in the past, you avoided it. You didn't want to do it. You wanted to focus on your skills. You wanted to focus on your product. You wanted to focus on your other things. Can I ask right now, how many of you are committed to making marketing a priority? Type in a 1 if you are. I want a 1 for it being number one priority. Type in a 1 for it being number one priority. Don't you lie to me. Marketing needs to be your number one priority, because once you figure it out, then you can obsess about making a great product, can't you? You can obsess about getting amazing results, can't you? You can do that. You have to do both. Here's what I don't want you to do. Go make a perfect product that no one knows about and become broke. Go make a perfect product and then realize that no one wants to buy it. And that's what I don't want you to do. So I want you to let go of the past. I want you to let go of past patterning. And I want you to step forward and understand that marketing is science. Let me just check in. There's been 74 comments since I last checked in. 11111111111. Awesome. Good. I'm gonna leave this box up here so I can see your questions as they come in. Cool. Thanks, Nathan. Oh, brother, I'll show you how to make it work, for sure. Just you being here means I know how to make it work. So let's talk about this. Number one is there's 5 metrics to grow your marketing, okay? There are 5 metrics to grow your marketing. And I want you to understand that the first is attention, all right? It's to understand here that attention is key. Once you've done that, you must understand how to get leads, okay? So get the leads right. After that, it's clients. After that, it's profit per client. And then after that, it's frequency. These are 5 separate metrics that you must be marketing at any one time. So the first thing is you want to ask yourself, how do I get clicks to my website? How do I turn them into leads? How do I turn them into clients? How do I turn them into profit? How do I turn them into frequency? Okay. And so the key thing to understand is that marketing drives this more than anything else. Okay. Marketing will drive this more than anything else. So let me give you a quick example. Let's say you get 1,000 people's attention today. 1,000 people click on your website. Out of those 1,000, let's say 100 give you their details. That's a 10% conversion. I was just on with my mastermind group and we're talking about how 30% is low. So 10% is tiny. Out of those people, let's say 10 of them become clients. That's fairly right. You know, out of 100 leads, maybe 1 in 5 will actually turn up to your presentation and 1 in 2 will buy. No problem. So 10 become clients. The next is profit per client. Let's say that you have a $3,000 price point. Maybe you're a coach or a consultant. I think it's a fairly middle number. I mean, 3,000 is $250 a month. All right. Next, it's frequency. Frequency means the amount of times that they buy. So it's 1. Okay. So really simple. 10 clients, 3,000 profit per client times 1 equals 30 grand. You're with me on that? I hope so at this point. I know I talk fast, but I hope so. So let's talk about this. Here's what most people do. And I'll just go back one. Most people, they try to focus in here on increasing their sales, okay? So right here, and I want you to see this, is I want you to understand that part here, okay? The most people are so focused on how do I actually increase my sales that they miss something. So you start off here where it's at 10%, okay? Then you move forward. Most people just go, I'm going to go hunt more. I'm going to try to sell more. This is where pushiness comes in. Do you see that? Improve from 10 to 20. Now you can do that and it will double your bottom line. Can you see how that doubled? So it doubled from here, 30,000, and it doubled up to this, 60,000, okay? And so the thing is there's something that actually helps you to do this even faster. And this is by not focusing where I just said. So here, what we did is we focused intensely on doubling our sales. Does anyone know how hard it is to double your sales without doubling the other metrics? It's crazy, but it will work. It will work. You'll just have to be pushy and manipulative. But if you move forward one, here's what I want you to focus on, because this is easy. It is really easy to double your attention. It is really easy to double your leads. It's really easy to double the amount of times they buy. So here, I keep this at 10%. I keep profit the same. So I do nothing in sales and I do nothing in increasing the profitability. I do everything in marketing. I get more attention, I get more leads, and I market better to my existing clients. I increase the amount of times that someone buys. All marketing. You see that this turns into an 8x return. An 8x return by focusing on these 3 metrics, which are all easy. Why are they easy? Because all of these here are going to follow a system that I'm going to show you today. I promise you by the end of today, I'm going to show you how to double the attention you're getting, double the leads you're getting, and double the amount of times people are buying from you. How many of you can hold me to that? You're thinking, gee, Chris, you made a lot of promises today, but that's a big one. You made a lot of promises this week, but that's a big one. I promise I can show you how to 8x your business. Does that sound good? Anyone on here, type in the number 8 if you'd like to 8x your business, 8 times more people. And if you've got 0 in your business right now, then don't be a smart ass. 9, someone put in a 9. I like that. 9x. 2 of you did it. 2 of you got the same sense of humor. Let's move on. 10, says Robin. Okay, so to do this, if you want to 8x your business, there's 5 pieces of a pipeline, okay? These are what they are. First, your target market. Second, your traffic source. Third, your lead magnet. Fourth, your landing page. And 5th, your sales mechanism, okay? Target market, traffic source, lead magnet, landing page, sales mechanism. This creates a pipeline. This creates a tap to bring people into your business. So what you've got to understand is you need a green light in every single one of these, okay? Green light in target, traffic, lead magnet, landing page, and sales mechanism. And look, we're helping hundreds and hundreds of people to build their presentations and build their marketing. So we see this again and again and again, and we just know how to get the green light. It's likely you're only a few tweaks away to everything being all green, but that's what we're building. Because here's what happens is a lot of times there's a leak. And if you get one leak anywhere, it can really upset the apple cart. It can really change things. And so you want to make sure that there's no leaks. So step 1, target. How do you do this? Well, you do this by doing market research and understanding your market better than anyone. Write this down. You want to hijack the conversation that your client's having in their minds. You want to hijack the conversation they're already having in their minds. You want to know what's going on in here. Here's a statement. How does your client finish this sentence? How do they finish this statement, this sentence? If only I could just. How do they finish that? The answer to that question is the answer to your marketing prayers. The second thing is to do a hidden market questionnaire. I have this 14-page questionnaire to determine your perfect hidden market. When we pull out someone's hidden market, it pops and they go, wow, that's who I should be looking for. See, the thing is if you don't get clear on your target, you'll lose money and time. Targeting comes first, packaging in your offer comes second. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to package you up, but first we have to get clear on the target, okay? So remember I told you be an innovator, not an inventor. Here are 3 brands that you likely know. In Australia, that's Hungry, is it Hungry Jack's? Yeah, but it's Burger King everywhere else. So Nike wasn't the first to do their shoes. They modeled it off Tiger Shoes. Facebook modeled it off MySpace, and Burger King obviously modeled their business and innovated off McDonald's. So you can be an innovator, not an inventor. And so the question I want you to get and answer is, what are your people buying right now? So the second step is traffic. You need to be able to get attention. You need to get their attention through traffic. So I want you to remember, be the fisherman, not the hunter. So what do fishermen do? Write this down. They ask themselves, where are my fish? Are they on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn? Where are they? What is the bait? What do I need to give them to attract them? Like maybe a 5-day challenge. Then you want to say, well, what's the hook? How do I hook them in? Then what's the education that reels them in? How do I onboard them onto my vessel? And so those are the things that you want to really understand. Be the fisherman, not the hunter. And so this is the difference between pushing and pulling. Do you know how all of you are ended up sitting there listening to me? I put an offer out. I went fishing and you went, that sounds good. And you decided to be here. I pulled you to me. Does that make sense? I pulled you here. I did that. My team did that. We did that. Doesn't it feel good to know that exactly what I'm telling you to do, I'm also doing? I don't understand that, Susan. You fished, where's De Beer? I'm not sure. So you want to have pull marketing by enticing them with something desirable. So here's the simple formula. Lead generation success is find where they are, put the bait there. So my question to you is where are the people that you want to attract? And let's put the bait there. I've got the answer for you at the end of this. I get it. I get it. Well, that happens afterwards. I haven't finished. I'm still fishing. I've got to fish today and tomorrow. Susan, you're funny. So the next step is to get a constant flow of leads. So do you remember the levels of awareness from day one? Problem aware, solution aware, product aware to most aware, okay? Nathan says if you're starting from zero with no cash, I've got the perfect answer for the end of this. Cash you don't need. I'm going to show you how to do this right at the end. I'm going to show you exactly what to do, okay? So you need to move your clients through that, and that takes them from cold to warm to hot. And all of us are wanting to do that and create different responses. So write these 3 things down. This is all I want you to remember about marketing. Who are they? Where are they? What do I need to give them to build a relationship with them? What do you need to give them to build a relationship with them? That's what marketing is about. Marketing is about finding them, pulling them to you, and building a relationship. Because once you have a relationship with them, then you can find out what they need. And then if they need what you offer, you can offer it to them. By the way, does this make sense? How many of you just got an emotional response by understanding, wow, marketing is about pulling people to me and building a relationship? That's what it's about. Because guess what? Most people can offer their products to the people that already know them. But the thing is you've got to get more people to know you. Not enough people know you. I want you to make a commitment right now to know that if you want to impact millions, millions of people have to know you. I know that's a really obvious statement, but a client of mine who gave me some amazing feedback said, thank you, Captain Obvious. And then he went ahead and 6x his projections on his bottom line, which is absolutely fantastic. He might even be on this call, which is kind of funny. But I want to ask you just to check in with me. Does that make sense? Marketing is about finding your people and building a relationship. Let's just get a number. Type it in number 2 if this is landing with you. I just want to make sure if you're getting it. There you are. All right, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You're all with me. There they go. Type in the 2, just so I know. I've only seen about 20 or 30 come in. There they are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. Good. So you need to make sure you have an irresistible bait. Okay. So bait is a high value giveaway. It must be highly valuable. So it can be a report, ebook, video training, workshop, recording template, but it must be highly valuable. I'm going to tell you about the most highly valuable one at the end of this. You must stand out from the competition and it must warm them up. What does warming them up mean? It takes them from problem to solution to product aware, and you build a relationship with them. So then we must understand we've got to drive traffic to that free giveaway. So you do that through posts, pay per click, and then through partnerships. And I'm going to talk you through partnerships in just a second because it's the fastest way to do it. Then once you have a relationship, you're allowed to have a sales mechanism. Okay, you're allowed to. A sales mechanism is how you offer the thing that solves them. And I want you to get this, is you must have a 24-hour salesperson if you want freedom. Right now, there's a version of Chris that someone is watching that is doing all the hard work for me. Who else would like a 24-hour salesperson? If you're watching this on the replay, I love you for watching me right now, but this is a recording and I'm probably sitting on the beach thinking about you. I'm probably at the gym at this point. Who loves the idea of making something that works and then leaving it out there for others to go through? I love you if you're watching the recording, and I wish that you were here with me live. And I'm so grateful that I recorded this and you get to go through this and I get to also experience my life. You must have this. You must make sales and build relationships while you sleep. You can do this on webinar. You can do this on Facebook Live, and you can also do this in person. Get people to show up in person, okay? It is so crucial. So this is the pipeline that you're building. So let me just be really clear. What you're doing with your marketing is, number one, you're getting attention, two, you're converting, and three, you're educating them. Attention, convert, educate. ACE. A-C-E. ACE it. I just want you to make this really simple. You get people's attention, you give them a free gift, and then you educate them. That's what you do. That's how you win online. That's how you become $1 million speaker. That's how you build leads. But the thing is I asked myself a question, and I asked myself this. I said, what if I could create an army of marketers who would work for me and share in the success? Because here's what I found, and tell me if this is true for you, is I didn't have millions and millions of dollars to spend on advertising. What I realized is the people that spend the most amount of money win the fastest. Who's with me? When I was starting out, I didn't have any cash. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any authority. No one knew who I was. I came from this small town in this small part of New Zealand. Nobody knew me. How the heck was I going to get out there? How did I go from there to in the movies with Tony Robbins and writing the books and traveling the world? How the heck was I going to make that jump? And so I asked myself, I thought, what if I could get others to do it for me? 1 + 1 + 1. What if I get others to do it? I thought this could be a really interesting question. And then here's what I realized. There are literally millions of free stages that I can speak on. Every day, online and offline, there's free places for you to speak to your audience. How many of you know this? There are free stages literally everywhere. Facebook groups, community groups, meetups, associations, LinkedIn, others in your industry, partnerships, existing databases, direct mail, flyers. There is literally free stages everywhere. What other stages have I missed? I just wrote some up there. But how many of you know that if you hustled, you could get on a podcast again and again and again and again and again? How many Facebook groups are there with your people in it? How many do you think? How many LinkedIn groups? How many associations? How many places are there for you to speak? So what if speaking wasn't just a way to create relationships and sales? What if speaking was also a way to generate leads? And what if there were all these places you could go and speak and tell your story and give away a free gift? Then you could get on those stages for free just based on your story. Who likes the sound of marketing just based on your story? Can I show you how to do it? Would you guys be super excited to realize, holy crap, Chris is right. There are all these people. See, I'm a personal trainer. Wow, I could speak on all these business coaches stages, all these other stages. Oh, I've got a health product. How many others have health products? Isn't this a great idea? When I thought, wow, why don't I just go speak on other people's stages? I'll go add value to them and their people and to their Facebook group, and then I'll give away a free gift, and then I'll give more value, and I'll build a relationship, and somewhere on it, I'll offer them something. So my question to you is, who would you like to speak on this? What sort of stages would you like to speak on? Because here's what I want you to get. I really want you to get this. It takes just as long to make one one-on-one sale as it does to make one business partnership, to make one conversation with somebody else in business. Do you guys agree with that? It takes just as long to build a relationship with someone as it does to build a relationship with someone else, whether they're somebody that you want to buy your product or whether they're somebody who you want to partner with in business and speak on their stage. Can you see it takes just as long? Can you see it takes just as long no matter which one? Are you guys with me? So here's what I want you to get. Instead of going to your market, go through somebody else. So imagine, instead of just going for one person, you build a relationship with somebody and they have access to 10,000 people, 5,000 people, 2,000 people. Nathan just wrote in, one JV made over 11,000 sales. Huge, huge. And so you go through people, not to people. This is the biggest breakthrough that ever happened. Then what you do is once you speak on their stage for a little 15 minutes or 20 minutes, you offer your free event. This is how you convert. So you get attention by speaking, you give away tickets to a free event or a free challenge or a free webinar, which is high value and builds relationships. Is everybody getting this? You go speak on stages for free and then you offer a free event so everyone thinks you're great. They go, well, I'll come to that event. Look at that. That's awesome. I'll come on that webinar. I'll go watch that. That's great. And then you move over there and now it's high value. Someone just typed in smart. Thank you. It is. It's built, literally built my authority and built my business. Then what you do after you've gone and done that is this is the funnel. I skipped ahead. So this is the funnel of how you convert. The way you do it is you go speak on their stages, you give away a free checklist, something high value that then moves people through a page, and we're building this for somebody today to get them to actually turn up to an event. Now, imagine how many Facebook groups, how many LinkedIn groups, how many associations in your city, online, on podcasts, how many of those could you speak on? What if every day you hustled and found a way just to get on someone else's stage, and then all you did was give away a free event, give away a free event, give away a free challenge like this, give away free things? What if that was all you did? And then what if all you were able to do is just get a ton of leads coming to your event, you turn up to your event, you build it? How many of you would understand if this would actually build your business fast? Because there are so many options out there. You can spend money on posts and traffic and all these things. But the one thing that I know is everybody's already doing that. So why fight over trying to get out there and get the leads first? Why not just work with somebody who's already gone out there and got the leads and find a way for it to be win-win? So I want to let you know I'm about to release a juggernaut of how to do it, of how to get unlimited leads. But before I do that, I want to know how many of you are 10 out of 10 excited about this, because I'm about to tell you exactly what to do. This is what got me in the movie with Tony Robbins. This is what built my business. This is what got me the books. It got me speaking all around the world, joint ventures. Every single country that I got into was through a JV. Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, London, the United Kingdom, Scotland, all across Canada, all across the US. It was all through my ability to connect with people and do what I'm about to teach you. So who's excited and wants to learn this? Because I promise you, if you are like me and you just love people, this is the fastest and easiest thing. And here's what I love about this strategy. It doesn't matter what marketing tactics change. I don't care what the next Snapchat, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. I don't care about the next thing. Someone else can go and do that. I'll go find the person that builds the list in the database and gets the people, and I'll just partner with them. I'll let them go do all the tech stuff and all the fancy other stuff. Here's what I'll do is I'll know human psychology and I'll build a relationship with them, and then I'll go speak on their stage, and then I'll offer my event for free. And it doesn't matter what happens. I know that that strategy is going to work forever. Who agrees with that? Type in a yes if you agree with that, because you can go out there and learn everything else, but I promise you things will change, won't they? Who agrees with that? Who's getting it? Because if you do this, you'll have unlimited leads forever. You just need to know how to do it. Type in a yes if you agree, because I promise you, you understand this, you can go anywhere and speak it. So let's get through it, shall we? Let's get through it. Let's go in it. Here's the first thing. Number one is you must answer the 3 partner questions. Okay, so if you want to partner with me, I have 80,000 people on a database. How many of you would love to partner with me? The people are into mindset, into freedom, they're into business, they're into speaking. And so that's what I have. If I'm going to partner with you, there's 3 things I want to know. The first thing I want to know, the first question of the 3, somebody type this in for me, please. Type this in underneath on Facebook Live, type this in on the live chat, type this in on the replay. The first thing is, will they make me look good? If I'm going to promote them to the people that I love and people that trust me and people I care about, I need them to make me look good. Number 1 question is, will they make me look good? Thank you for typing that in. Thank you. The second question, so if I go, okay, they're going to make me look good. They have good content. They have good persona. They have a good energy. They have good testimonials. They're going to make me look good. Fantastic. I want to promote them. Second question is, will this make money? Question is number 2 is, will this make money? Because if I'm in business, if I'm going to do so, if I'm going to put someone else on a stage, if I'm going to promote them, if I'm going to help them, I'm in business. And so I want to understand, will this make money? So type that in someone for me. Will this make money? And so then if I answer those 2 questions, the third question I'm going to ask is, do I like them? Because I don't know about you, but I don't do business with anyone I don't like. It's just one of my rules. So will this make money? Will this make me look good? And do I like them? They're the 3 partner questions. Now, the way to answer those 3 partner questions is, number 1, make sure you have a high converting presentation with products that get results, right? Because then I'm going to know I'm going to make money and you're going to make me look good because I'm offering something that's really good. Next is, make sure you've got great content and you're out there presenting yourself when you're speaking and you're spoken on other people's stages. If I want to know, will you make me look good? You go, hey, here's what I did on this other person's stage. Boom, look at this, right? I need you out there doing this. So how do you answer the 3 partner questions? You make sure you have a high converting presentation and you have irresistible products that get results. Does that make sense? Does everyone see how what we're talking about is going to answer those questions? The third one, will I like you? Well, that's just a personal preference. Some people will like you, some people won't, so what, you know? Can everyone see how you've got to have the presentation that will answer those 2 of the 3 questions? So the second thing you do, and I've got a full system on how to do this, is you reach out and strategize a triple win. A triple win is when it wins for you, it wins for them, and it wins for their clients. So you've got to think about, how are you going to create a triple win? See, if they're a personal trainer and you're a life coach, awesome. If you're a personal trainer and you're a personal trainer, but one focuses on beach body and one focuses on energy, that's a win-win. That's a win-win. What's another win-win? If you're an accountant and you're a business coach, boom. What's another win-win? A marketer and a sales trainer. Can you see how these win-wins? How many of you can see an endless supply of win-wins? Here's what happens next is you send their database, you send them your funnel, you go and do a live, you get on their stage, you speak in their group, you speak to their audience, they have a private Facebook Live for you, they get you on a webinar, they get you on a physical stage, they introduce you through a video. Can you see that? Someone just said, what about emotional speaker? Well, a motivational speaker, how many people's clients need motivation? Type into me if your clients could do with some motivation. Right? How many clients? So there is literally, if you're a motivational speaker, you pretty much got everyone that you can work with. If people have clients that they want to get better results, right? Motivational speakers, multi-level marketing companies hire them all the time. Then you do your emotional clarity presentation to their audience. You get in, you go with heart, you tell your story, you share your steps, you give your system, you offer what it is you offer, your irresistible product that gets results, and then you split the profits. You split the profits. Here's the formula. You see on the bottom of this page, here's the formula. Their audience plus your presentation equals happy clients and profit. Who loves that formula? Isn't that a nice formula? Come on, give me some love. Their audience plus your presentation equals happy clients and profit. I love it. Makes me smile just looking at it. You see, the truth is this. There are millions of people who have your people on their database and are looking for ways to make money. I need to ask, Is this a true statement? Are there millions of businesses and of people who have your people on a database? Of course there are. There is no way in 2018 for your person not to be on someone else's database. True? There is literally no way for your person not to be on a hairdresser's database, a gym's database, a restaurant's database. There is no way. Type in a yes if you think that that's a true statement, that there are millions of people who have your people and are just waiting for you. Come on, play with me. You said you'd be here full on with me. How many of you know that's a true statement? I can see so many of you going, holy moly, this is a really big thing. Lovely. Here's the proof, by the way. The proof is in Singapore. I did over $500,000 in 3 months without spending on marketing with just one relationship, and massive love to Fazil and Imran, Louis Pinto, and all the rest of the guys over in Singapore. Massive love. Massive love. We did some awesome stuff together, and we will continue to. Here's what I want you to get. One JV partnership will never go away as long as you look after people. This is a partnership that's been going for over 3 years. I think it's going to go for another 30. When you create a JV partnership, it will last you for years. So my question is are you committed to going out there and making that happen? Are you committed? Because yes, if you got no money, you can get out there and get this started tomorrow, can't you? Today. So you can see how this will work for you. And I just want to know are you committed? Because I'm committed, and this is what I did. And when I told you at the beginning that I was going to show you how to build $1 million speaking business, I know some of you weren't sure if I was serious. Here's what you got to understand. There is people out there everywhere, and you can either go to people or through people. To people or through people. And so here's what you've got to do. You must have irresistible products. Then you must have presentations, then create JVs. These 3 things are the exact way that you go out there and make it happen. JVs get the attention. The presentation pulls them to you, builds a relationship, and converts them into the irresistible products. Here's my question. Here's my question to every single one of you that are listening to this right now. How many of you are ready to step in and make this happen? Now that you know how to get the people, now that you know how to do your presentation, now that you know how to do this, are you actually going to go out there and do it? See, I'm going to go through your notes in just a second. Look, tomorrow, we've got something really big happening. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you the 6-week plan to go big. Type in a number 6 if in 6 weeks you would like to create a multi-6-figure business in just 6 weeks through a presentation, creating partnerships, using a presentation, and creating irresistible products, because that's what I'm going to be showing you tomorrow. Before we get there, let's talk about the notes, and let's do our work for today, shall we? By the way, how many of you are enjoying what we've been covering this last few days? I hope you are. I hope that you wouldn't just be hanging out for any other reason. Yes. Well, I'm loving sharing it with all of you. So has everybody got the notes? The $1 million question, have I got the notes? That's the really big question, I think. All right, let me get the notes. Cool, I've got them. I've got them. Day 4 notes. So let's go through these notes right now, shall we? So the customer journey. The key is to go dating before you build a relationship. So let me share my screen and show you the notes, because you all should have these and be able to fill them out. So the customer journey goes intention, then they engage, then they subscribe, then they get emotional clarity, and then they buy. Inside of this, I talked and I gave you some awesome metrics. What were the 5 metrics that I talked about? Attention, leads, sales, profit margin, and frequency. These are the 5 metrics that drive this customer journey. Okay, so there's 5 parts of the customer journey, and then there's 5 metrics. But if you want to make the metrics really simple, it's really about getting attention, converting that attention, and then educating. So make sure you really understand that. In here, I want you, and I can't type into this for some reason. I think I've got the wrong notes open. How do I type into that? Can you guys type into this? Yeah, so let me just figure out how I type into it. I think I've got too many things open. How about now? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I just had to get it off Dropbox. Had to get it somewhere else. Okay, can I post a link to the notes? Absolutely. Here are the notes. Boom, to everybody. There you go. So getting back to this, okay, is I want you to really understand, how do you get attention? Okay, attention is done. So attention equals free through JV partnerships. Or if you like it to be said another way, is free stages. Okay, so podcasts, all those sort of things. I want you to put in here, what free stages do you want to get onto, online or offline? How could you get attention? Then convert is done by a free gift plus a live event. Then education equals your emotional clarity method presentation. Okay, this is literally how you build your business. Your business every day. So you just need to download the notes. I don't know why you can't type into one. I've been able to type into them. I've got the same ones as you. Nice. Every day, what if this was how your day looked? Every day you just had to build relationships with other people that are in business doing good things. How many of you would love that to be your day? That was your day. Okay. And then what you did is you organized times for you then to go speak to their people. And then all you did is you just built relationships and went and put on free talks for their people. And what if all you did was consistently do that every single day and then give people away a free event, like a 5-day challenge or a live event, and you gave away that free event, and then maybe once every 2 weeks, what if you just put on that presentation? You just put on that presentation. And that's all you had to do to build your business. All you had to do to build your business. How many of you think that that's a pretty dang good strategy? And it'll be a pretty great life. And then what if you were able to create these JV partnerships and then have them for life? So you didn't even have to go out there and build those relationships anymore. They were already there. And all they did is use the recording of the last one you did and just take them straight to this that does this. And you just got to sit back and just work with the people coming through. So it's so crucial to me for you to understand this. Because here's what I hear from so many people. Chris, I would just love to work with people, make great money, and to love my life. And so what if I told you over the next 6 weeks to 90 days, if you really went out there and built partnerships and you built a presentation and you got it working, then you could do all these other things, okay? Because once you get this going, once you've gone through people, the next thing is you can get in the media, joint ventures, you can get these free stages, but also you can start running paid traffic and you can start doing other things as well. Like it doesn't just have to be those. It's so potent. Thanks, Nathan. It is straightforward. It doesn't have to be hard. Business can be easy and simple and exciting. Easy and simple and exciting. So I want to ask, how many of you would love to win the marketing system? So the marketing system that I want to build for somebody for free is worth over $3,000 and is something that we've crafted. So we spent hundreds of thousands of dollars figuring out how to get marketing systems, pull people off the internet and get their butts in seats. We figured out what headlines to put, what videos to put, what to put where, how to integrate with messenger bots, how to integrate with phone numbers, how to text message, this whole system that gets people to show up predictably. If you would like to win that, then you just have to go and enter. And I'm giving one away. I'm giving one away. Love it, Nathan. Love you, brother. Love your vulnerability. Love you being here. Love all of you. Marketing doesn't have to be difficult. Here's my suggestion. Don't be the one going out there on the front line. Partner with those people. You don't have to spend any money up front. When you create a great partnership, they make money, you make money, you help their clients. Let them go and do that. If you're a speaker, stay in your lane and be a speaker. Who's with me on that? How many of you are $1 million speakers? How many of you aren't marketers and you aren't all these other things? You're a speaker, you influence, you've got a message to share, you've got something to give. Who's $1 million speaker who wants to impact millions and make millions? What if your life was just getting out there, speaking on free stages, moving people to a free event, speaking on that, offering your products, delivering on that? What that's all you had to do. And if you just build a few partnerships, that is all you'd have to do. Who's $1 million speaker, impacting millions and making millions? I am so grateful to meet you because so am I. So am I. Can you tell? Can you tell this is my genius? How many of you see themselves and see yourself in me? How many of you see yourself in my inspiration? How many of you know you get this inspired? Maybe not this inspired. Maybe that's next level. Maybe you think you can get there soon. But how many of you see yourself in this? This is my life. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing than inspiring you to go out there and be great. And then guess what I did before this? I was on with a group of my high-end mastermind clients. Guess what I did earlier today? I did videos. Guess what I can't stop doing? Inspiring and helping. I just want to help people to be great. And that's what my life is for. And if your life is for that as well, then I'm so freaking glad we met. Because here's what I know. The world needs more people like us. The world needs you to forget who you've been and step into who you're becoming. And I know that you're committed. Because you've decided this a long time ago, haven't you? How many of you have tried so many other things to ignore the fact that you're just an inspiration? How many of you have tried to pretend to be so many other things, but then you know deep down you're supposed to inspire, but you got scared, you got lost along the way. Other things came up, life came up. Who's with me on that? You knew deep down you were supposed to inspire and change lives, but all of a sudden stories come up and life comes up and kids come up and mortgage comes up and debt comes up and house payments. But you've always known, I want you to know this right now, it will never go away. That desire to get out there and speak, once it's lit just a little bit and you've seen it in somebody else and you know it, it will never die, it will never go away. You can try to put it out and there's only two options. Either you're going to let it go, you're going to flame it, you're going to get this thing big, you're going to turn to this big roaring fire, and you're going to go out there and you're going to be an inspiration. You're going to have 1,300 people spend 5 days with you online, and you're going to spend your time out there inspiring and doing things and living the life of your dreams, or you're going to spend a life dampering it down, and one day you'll go, where'd my life go? And who am I? And I know which one I want for you. Because you've tried this one before, likely. Tomorrow's a really big day. The first part of tomorrow, I need you all on. Whether you watch this on replay or live, tomorrow I'm going to share with you the 4 reasons why people stop themselves. There are 4 specific things that people do consistently to keep themselves small. And I only know this after helping hundreds of thousands of people, that these 4 specific things stop people more than anything. And it's literally, they get these moments in their life and they hold themselves small. They keep their dreams captive. They don't move themselves forward and they stay playing that level to satisfy one of 4 things. My question is, how many of you know this is your time? Now stands for no opportunity wasted. And now is a time for you to move. Tomorrow, we're going to go through that. Then tomorrow, I'm going to give you the 6-step plan, the 6 modules to complete in 6 weeks to go out there and create your first 6-figure business that's going to lead you through to creating the business you want in just 90 days. In just 90 days. And my question to you is, where would you like to be in 90 days? Where would you like to be in just a quarter from now? Because I've seen people go from 0 to multi-6 figures, to multi-6 figures in their audiences, to YouTube channels exploding, to partnerships with the best on the planet. You do realize that those top people you look up to, you do realize you can email them. You do realize they're accessible. They're the same as you. You do realize that those people with the huge databases, the Tony Robbins of this planet, I am proof that you can get there. So here's my question for you. In 90 days, where would you like to be? And I want you to give me a number. I want you to give me a financial number because it's the easiest thing to measure. And finances first, freedom second. Finances first, the amount of people you impact second. You first, put your own oxygen mask on first. You first, everyone else second. In the army, the first person climbs up over the wall, they reach down, get the next person. So everyone lifts them up, they reach down, pull the next one up. You first. So 90 days, where do you want to be? What's your commitment? Type it in. Type it in. Where do you want to be in 90 days? I love it. I love it, Nathan. You're a legend, brother. I love it. I love it. Make that commitment. I know you've made commitments like that before. Make it properly. Nice, Robin. Nice, Chantal. Nice, Michael. Good to see you, brother. I hope that's got 1,000 next to it. Made me smile. Nice, Godwill. Nice. Where's the rest of you? Come on. There's so many more of you. Make this commitment. Where do you want to be? I promise you, you're only a few partnerships, one profitable presentation, and an irresistible product away. Here's what you have to do is you have to get your products right, your presentation right, then you have to go out there and create your network. Nice. There they go. Nice. Awesome, Lane. I love it. You guys rock. Tomorrow, I want to give you the plan. Nice, Jason. Nice, Jason. Of course. You'd be the biggest. So here's what I want to ask you. I need you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be giving away the live consulting. I'm going to be giving away the done for you presentation. I'm going to be giving away the marketing system. You have to have entered to win. You have to have entered to win. Tomorrow, I'm going to be releasing that. Don't worry. If you're on live, you are going to get an opportunity before anyone else. I understand that those of you that are on the replay, you're going to have to wait because tomorrow I'm giving away an opportunity to a very small amount of you. There's thousands of you in this, but let me ask the question. Who would love my support and help and coaching over those 90 days? Who would prefer to have me? Who would like these 5 days to never end and keep me on you? Because this is the 5 days to the 90 days to the rest of your life. Type into me if you would love to be a part of a mastermind for 90 days where we go big together. Go ahead and type it in. Let me know if you want this energy because I promise you I won't let you down. And this is me just warming up. When I really get to know you at a deeper level, I know how to make sure you go big because I know and you know that you're ready to play a big game. And so type in me if you would love to be a part of it for 90 days. I love it, Lee. I don't want one though. You keep it, brother. Tomorrow, I'm going to be giving an opportunity to a very select group of you. In fact, only 30 of you. Out of 1,300, only 30 of you are going to get an opportunity to join me in a private, intimate mastermind. And I'm going to explain it tomorrow. So if you're excited about that and you're truly committed, you think, you know what, out of everything, I want to make sure I've got Chris in my corner. I want him and his team pushing me no matter what. I want to make sure that I keep this momentum. I'm going to go big. I'm going to make 6 figures, 7 figures. I'm going to go for 8 figures this year. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to be speaking on the big stage. I need someone like that in my corner. If that's you and you've let me know, tomorrow I'm going to be talking about that. Tomorrow, but there's only going to be 30 spaces. So I know if you're watching this on the recording, you might have to get up in the middle of the freaking night. Because once they're gone, they're gone. There is 30. It is capped. That is it. 30 out of 30. And I know some of you are going to miss out. I know that. There's thousands of you on here. But my goal is I want to focus, laser focus in. I want to get a select group and I want to put them into my sites. I just want 30. So let me just ask so I can see your names. I'm looking right now, those of you on live, and I'll check around on the group. Who wants to be in that 30? They're all in. They're ready to go. Jason, I love you. I love you. Michelle, Grant, awesome. Jasmine, Douglas, Godwill, you're already in. Graham, Susan, I love it. Ali, of course. Lee, of course. Chantel, awesome. Tanya, awesome. I can't even keep up. David, John, awesome. Jeez, there's a lot of you on here. Look at that guy. Okay, good. And all those others, Kathleen, BK, Eric, Tanya, nice. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about that tomorrow. But first tomorrow, the 4 patterns and the 6 big moves. I absolutely love you. I love you more than you can ever imagine. And here's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be the guy that holds you to the biggest version of yourself, the most potential that you could imagine. And let's go big. Let's do it tomorrow. So here's what you need to do today. I need you to write down a list of people that you would love to partner with. Go and post it in the group. Who would you love to partner with? What types of people? Post it in the group. And guys, I can't believe tomorrow's our last day. I really can't believe it. If you've enjoyed this 4 days, tomorrow's going to be great. Let's get you past all of your fears, all your blocks. Let's create your path. I freaking love you. I care about you. I will see you there tomorrow, same time, same place, same guy, same link, different content. Live with freedom. Let's go big tomorrow. I believe in you. I love you. I care about you. You and I together are going to impact the world. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your life. Let's go big, all right? I'll see you in the Facebook group. I'll be there. I hope you're there. I hope you're live. If you're watching the replay, I want you live. I want to see you there. Remember, this challenge is 5 days. I'll see you tomorrow. Have an amazing night, evening, day, wherever you are in the world. Go give me some feedback in the group. I hope you win. I hope that you enter. See you all tomorrow.